Hello. Good morning. Good morning, North America. Magandang umaga. Magandang umaga, North America. Magandang umaga, USA. Magandang umaga, Canada. Hello. Kumusta? Mabuhay. Magandang umaga, Mexico. And magandang gabi, Asia. Magandang gabi, Southeast Asia. Magandang gabi, Pilipinas. Magandang gabi, Indonesia. Magandang gabi, India. Hello, kumusta? I hope you are doing fine. How are you? I hope you are safe in your wherever you are. Wherever you are, I hope you are just staying home and come join me here in my YouTube channel. We are live. This is a regular scheduled thing for us every week. This kind of day or night, if it's your night time or if it's your afternoon time. Magandang hapon. Tell me if you are in London. Tell me if you are in Spain. Hello. Some people have contacted me. One is from London, one is from Spain, and of course, others have contacted me a while ago, like somebody from Australia. I thought maybe you are already asleep there in Australia, and I hope you are safe, and I hope you are doing okay. Yes. Uh-huh. How are you? Tell me. Our chat box is open. Let me type my own message in this chat box. How can I get there? Let me see. Let me find a way to get there. Let me start off by typing my own comment to my chat box. I am looking forward to your comments. That makes me feel better. That makes me feel like as if I am really reaching out to people. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for being with me. And yeah, and I hope that my listeners, my viewers will grow, 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 grow. Let's grow together. Let's grow together. Let's grow together. Let me pull out my own message box. My message box. Let, yeah, there you go. Hello, mabuhay. Mabuhay. Please feel free to comment. There you are. Okay. Tell me, please say hi so that I know that I have company here in this live stream. Actually, I have prepared two sets of what presentation for you today. Two sets of presentation. First, last minute last night, I decided to last minute last night before I uh, I get in bed, before I retire in bed to bed. Tell me if my English is correct. Before I retire to bed, I decided to prepare a series of slides about words and phrases. Here, let me pull it up. These Tagalog words and phrases often used in times of COVID-19 pandemic. Disclaimer, I'm not an expert of COVID-19 topic. Okay, so I am just like introducing to you what are the possible Filipino or Tagalog Tagalog phrases, words that we use in this period of COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, and yeah, I hope you will learn from me, and and I'm sure you will appreciate what I'm bringing to you. Okay, and and yeah, this take this opportunity to be staying home and watch all my videos here on YouTube, or follow me on Facebook. I am most active on Facebook. Yeah, come join our group Tagalog with Albine. Okay, so with Tagalog with Albine, that's where I spend most of my social media time. It's easy for me to post my comments, my immediate comments and announcement. And should you have immediate question, feel free to post your questions or greetings to anyone in the group. We are okay with that. Okay, let's make our Tagalog with Albine group alive and active. Please help me. Okay, and room in, even if you're alone in your house, or yeah, even if you're alone, of course you're alone with your gadget, with your laptop. It's all right to join me. Please join me. Okay, magandang umaga once again, and magandang gabi, Philippines. Hello to all my real world friends in the Philippines. Maybe a couple, one or two of you are here. Kumusta naman kayo? Sana ay again. Sana ay nasa mabuti kayong kalagayan. Sana ay nasa mabuti kayong kalagayan. Okay? In English, that means I hope you are in good condition. I hope you are in good condition. Tell me if my audio is right. Hey, Bruce, tell me if my audio is okay. I'm always uh, contracting my husband to please, while I'm doing this live stream, please watch me on over there with your gadget, and please monitor my live streaming process. Tell me if something is going on, something is wrong, tell me. And yes, and I thank my husband. I give credit to my husband, Bruce, for being so helpful and supportive. Thank you. Thank you, my husband. I love you. Mwah. And yeah, without him, this is close to impossible to happen. He's my financier, he's my technical assistant, and he's my what? Physical setup what? Manager. Okay, and yep, and I thank you for coming back to me. And if you are new in this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, if you can understand Tagalog, I'll say it in Tagalog. Huwag niyo pong kalimutan na mag-subscribe sa aking channel. Huwag niyo pong kalimutang mag-subscribe sa aking channel. Okay, that, and what else? Okay, this is happening every 10:30 this time, my morning time, and I believe it's 10:30 in the Philippines in the evening time. Okay, it's quite late to you there in the Philippines, but if you have nowhere to go tomorrow, I think it's all right to stay late in the night with me. Okay, even if you are Filipino, and if you are already a Tagalog speaker, if you're Tagalog native speaker, you are welcome here. And yeah, it will be nice if you are joining me. This is about teaching Tagalog to people anywhere in the world. anywhere in the world. Actually, people are contacting me. They are really so interested in learning Tagalog. Let's help them. Let's help them. Okay, so my target audience, like most especially my target audience is people like in my the same in my situation. I'm married to a foreigner. So first and foremost, that is my target audience. So that we have affinity. We know our situation. That such thing as a communication gap is real, right? And yeah, even if you are your husband, for example, you're a Filipino or Filipina, and even if your husband or if your significant other, your spouse, your asawa, and this is the cat. Welcome, welcome. My cat says welcome. Okay, so I'm going back to what I was talking. Even if your spouse is not English speaker, and you are, yeah, you are a couple such that one is a Filipina or Filipino and the other is not, whether they are they are English speaker or not, you are welcome also, of course. This is for you. Like for example, my frequent follower, Sab, hello Sab, where are you? I hope you are here. Please greet me or greet everyone in that's uh, everyone joining us live here. Okay, and like Sab, I think his significant other is Filipina, so you are welcome here. Okay, so if you are one of those I just mentioned, that's such kind of couple, one is Filipino and the other is not, this is for you. And also another set of audience that I like to target, ah these people, especially children of Filipina or Filipino that's never been raised in the Philippines, that was raised abroad and never learned Tagalog. This is for you. Please, if you are a parent of those children, please direct them here in this channel so that they will be able to practice their Tagalog or enhance their Tagalog. Yeah, children of one of a parent of Filipino that never lived in the Philippines. This is for you. Whether you are grown up or just like young kid, this is for you. Okay? And what else? Other more, like for example, if you are working with a Filipino, if your workplace involves Filipino staff, this is for you. Okay, okay. I hope that is. I hope that uh, you know what I mean. And also, like, if this is just like, yeah, this is at the time of everybody is staying home. Most of you are staying home, or you have to find something productive to kill your time. Especially today, everyone is advised to stay home, stop going places, and yeah, the internet is with you. You have your laptop, you have your gadget, you have your smartphone. Subscribe to my channel or join me in our Facebook group. Yes, and to anyone, like whether you are not one of those mentions above, if this is just like your additional learning skills to earn, this is for you. Yes, learn Tagalog. Learn Tagalog. I will be able to teach you or help you with your Tagalog. And what else? What else I want to say? I have something to say now. I forgot. Uh, yes, just come, come back to me, and if you haven't, if you haven't watched my old videos, please watch my old videos. Okay, this is your time to your chance to learn. Appreciate the fact that you are advised to stay home, and appreciate all my videos, all my messages. Okay, appreciate that. Okay, shall I start now? It's already okay. It's about yeah. I think it's just the right time to start. Let me start with this one. Tagalog words and phrases often used in times of COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, first of first of all, I have to tell you the word pandemic. I believe there is no Tagalog translation with pandemic. There is no. I believe this is one of those words that Filipinos will w- borrow from foreign language, right? Uh, Obviously, or if you have already learned much of Tagalog or few Tagalog, you would understand that some words are borrowed. Some words are borrowed. Most especially, most of our words are. I would say most of Tagalog words. My focus is Tagalog, right? I hope you understand that in the Philippines there are various. We call it in the Philippines. We call it dialects. But if we are talking about global scenario, Tagalog is considered, especially here, my experience here in the USA, Tagalog is considered a language, one of the languages that's officially recognized here in the USA, along with, of course, foreign language, along with Korean language, Vietnamese, and yes, Tagalog is one, and of course, Ilocano is one of those also that's recognized as a foreign language here in the USA. And yeah, other dialects in the Philippines are considered um, foreign language. And so, yes, I am focusing on teaching you Tagalog because this is my native tongue. And I came from a province in a Tagalog region, Tagalog region. So, yes, as I would say, I was talking about words borrowed from other countries, from other languages. What I would say is that I believe, especially Visayan language, many of our words are borrowed from Sanskrit. That was how old our language is way back when, the Sanskrit era. Yes, that's why I appreciate you. If you're my audience, you are Indian, and yeah, you are speaking in Hindi or what was that Sanskrit derived language of yours. I appreciate you coming to me, and also those from Indonesia. Yes, I know somebody have contacted me in Indonesia. It's interesting also to know your language, and I believe it's easy for you to learn my language. It's all in just in one family. And other than Sanskrit, I believe that Tagalog words are derived from some of them from Chinese language, and some of them from what? Of course, obviously, Spanish language. Yes, because we have a huge Spanish influence. So if you are from that Latin group of Latin Spanish speaking country, welcome to my channel. I appreciate you, and it's also I'm interested in learning Spanish. Okay, I'm interested in learning these languages also. Let's exchange. And what else? Of course, some of our words are borrowed. Um, English, like English words are borrowed or derived. English derived. Like for example, this word pandemic. I don't think there is Tagalog translation for that. And also, like for example, computer. There is no Tagalog translation for computer. Although we can, what? No, I cannot say, I cannot think of any term that um, computer can be translated into Tagalog. And other technical terms, of course, technical terms are acceptable as Tagalog word or derived, foreign derived words. Okay, pandemic. So that is my introduction. There is no Tagalog translation for pandemic. Let's move on. Page down. Please, why doesn't it go? Here I am again with my page down button. Let me see what's going on here. Ah, please don't fail me. Hotkeys, where are you? Page down. Ah, next slide, page down. Must be. Okay, let me fix this. Hang on there. Page clear. Okay, let me clear it. Page up must be. Where are you? Here you go. Page up must be previous slide. There you are. Apply it and okay. I hope it does. Now here I am. I had to fix page up, page down button. It's a matter of setting my hotkeys. Okay. Tagalog words related or Tagalog phrases related to COVID-19 pandemic. First, let's have the word quarantina. Quarantina. Quarantinas. So that is in English is quarantine. But, but, pero. You don't often hear Tagalog say that word quarantina. We simply say quarantine. So the same thing as English. We borrow it. Quarantine. But if you want to impress people, Tagalog people, you just say quarantina, quarantina. Okay. And what else? Next phrase, tumigil sa bahay. Please follow after me when I say please tumigil sa bahay. Okay, I'd like to see if I have a chat message. Nothing. Okay. Tumigil sa bahay. That means stay at home. Stay at home. Tumigil sa bahay. Okay, bahay is house. House. Okay. Or another variation, manatili sa bahay. Manatili sa bahay. Manatili sa bahay. Manatili is quite very formal. Manatili sa bahay. Yeah, that, although casual conversation we don't use it, but formal conversation, like if you are speaking in public, it's okay to use manatili. Manatili sa bahay. Stay at home. Tumigil sa bahay. Stay at home. Okay, follow after me. Tumigil sa bahay. Manatili sa bahay. Another word, the previous one, quarantina. Quarantina. Okay, next. Pagsusuri ng pulis. Pagsusuri ng pulis. That means checkpoint. Checkpoint. I don't know where you are at, and wherever you are, I don't know if there's checkpoint going on, because in the Philippines it's always there is a state of emergency, and the government is putting every places to be on lockdown, and to implement that lockdown status. And there are checkpoints everywhere. Checkpoints everywhere. So, checkpoint again is often used or derived. I don't think that the pagsusuri ng police is always that is you would rarely or never hear people in Tagalog conversation to use the word pagsusuri ng police, because you see it composed of three words, where checkpoint is a very just easy to say. So it's okay to mix the word checkpoint with our Tagalog statement. So as I would say, there is a literal translation for checkpoint, pagsusuri ng police, that is, but that is not frequently used, especially if you are listening to newscast, uh, or whether it could be a press conference or what. I don't think they use the word pagsusuri, the phrase pagsusuri ng police. They are just simply saying checkpoint, checkpoint. Okay, checkpoint. You know what is it in a checkpoint area? So those are police officers, like inspecting whether if your vehicle is, or your jeepney or your bus is not too crowded. And then well, I don't have physical, I'm not a personal witness to this checkpoint going on, but I can just imagine. I can imagine what's going on. And with that checkpoint, I believe, and they are reading temperature of people. Okay, and I appreciate that, and I commend the government for doing that. And people in the Philippines, please cooperate. Please honor these checkpoint locations where they are, and please make it easy for our police officers to be there. Yeah, you see, these people are our heroes, the police officer these days, and also especially medical professionals, medical workers. Well, so we salute these people and thank you for your service, and please stay safe and stay healthy. Okay, and next word, let's have nahawa. Nahawa. Okay, let me see if I have viewers. I hope I have viewers now. I have concord five of you, five of you. Let's double that. Let's make it 10. Okay, so next, thank you for staying with me and thank you for coming here. Please say hi. Please say good morning or say good evening wherever you are. And please tell me if you are safe in your area. Okay, and tell me whether you're a friend of yours or family. I hope they are not victim of this pandemic. Okay. Next, nahawa. Nahawa. Nahawa, that means infected. Infected. But this is still to me is a very, what I say, something that this is the right term when you say infected, but based on root word hawa, this literally, like I have written here, literally it means receiver of infectious disease. Nahawa, the event has already happened, it has already occurred, and the disease has already what already transmitted to that person. So I don't think there's same thought or same meaning when you say transmitted and infected. Maybe I think there's distinction. I think I have let me see. Bruce wrote a comment, where are all the other what cheaters? Uh, Hello, Zach. Magandang umaga. Magandang umaga si Albine. Oh, I like to correct this, Zach. Ah, and hello, mabuhay. I like to correct your first comment. Magandang umaga si Albine. Maybe you can say, instead of si, please write magandang umaga kay Albine. I'll type it here. Magandang, magandang umaga kay Zach. I think that is what I like to how I would like to correct it. Thank you for your message, for your greetings and hello. Magandang umaga kay. Please, there is other way to use si, not in this sentence, okay? Magandang umaga kay Zach. Magandang umaga kay Bruce. Magandang umaga kay Albine. I hope that is good. Thank you. And what shall I proceed? I need to proceed because I want to finish my presentation. Actually, I prepared two types of presentation, like with my title. Initially, I was thinking to present some kind of constructing Tagalog question, but I feel like this is the time. It is just timely to introduce to you Tagalog words and phrases related to COVID-19 pandemic. Zach, how are you? I think you are in North America somewhere. How is it there in your place? I hope you are safe. I hope the community has contained this disease. I hope. Okay, tell me. Okay, no, I am often touching my nose, which to me, they say, stop touching your nose, stop touching your mouth. I cannot help it. I'm always, my nose is always irritated and always, it's very sensitive. Now, what I was saying, infected, nahawa. To me, the real meaning of the word nahawa is receiver of infectious disease. Receiver. And when a person has gotten this kind of disease, well, I am not a medical expert, but this is just my understanding that infection is another level, is a higher level, right? If you are infected. Okay, and so we have borrowed the word impection. Impection, that is in English is infection. So it's all right. You would hear us Tagalog speakers to say impection, impection. Let me see. Hello, Darren. Oh, now it works. Morning. Yes. Every Sunday our time. I'm going on live morning. Yes. This is a date. Okay. Please join me every Sunday. Make it like your usual, make it your normal Sunday routine to be with me this time. Now we are just going on for an hour only, 1 hour Sunday. And if it's Friday, it's Friday night our time. So that's how I do it. I like to conduct this live stream twice a week. One is our night time, which is Friday, so that I can catch those people in Southeast Asia in their morning time. And then now that I'm conducting this Sunday morning, so that I can catch people in Asia in their night time. I think it just works pretty well that way. Thank you, Darren. And yes, make it our meeting online here. Okay. And yes, and what else? I have to proceed. Impection. 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 And next, may dala. May dala. Carrier. Carrier of something. Carrier of disease. May dala. Or also another variation, you can say nakahawa. Nakahawa. Carrier. Yay! Thank you, Darren, for showing up. Yes, and thank you for appreciating my activity online. And yes, later we will speak in Tagalog. I will converse with you in Tagalog. And you are also now is my one of my English teacher. Okay, so this is just an exchange. Okay, may dala. May dala. Nakahawa also. This the same meaning as carrier. Carrier. Yep. And I am not. I am new in speaking English, and I'm not confident with my English, especially my pronunciation. I really like to practice. If ever I make mistake pronouncing, please correct me. please correct me. Or if ever I choose the wrong term when I mean another, please correct me. Next, next, may lagnat. May lagnat. Let me check message. Okay. Yes, please. My husband says be sure to like the video. Be sure to like the video because YouTube likes many likes. YouTube likes many likes, so that I would my videos would all constantly show up in your feed and with other people's feed, even if they are not subscriber yet. If I have many likes and many comments, it will show up on top of their recommended videos. Okay, thank you for supporting my channel. This is Tagalog with Albine, and the title of my channel is Life with Albine. But because I am on Facebook, I carry the tag or the page Tagalog with Albine. Okay, okay. I decided to choose Life with Albine because I was thinking like I would be, other than Tagalog, I would have other content. Like sometimes it would be like travel or what, or some kind of technology. Maybe later I will do that. Right? So that's why I choose Life with Albine. I also would like to share with you my knowledge on technology, especially software and internet. But it will come later, not today. I like to focus on teaching you Tagalog. Okay. And also, another interest of mine is personal finance and also business or something. Okay. So now let's focus on Tagalog. Ah, may lagnat, may lagnat. May lagnat. It's literally saying having fever, having fever. My, with if you were with me or if you watch my the playback of my previous video, my previous presentation, I introduced the word my and mayroon. My, literally, my, M-A-Y. Okay, in English, you will pronounce it as may. No, Tagalog says my. My. Short my. My means there is. There is. Or something. I have. Or she has. He has. But my lagnat. Having fever. Lagnat is fever. Okay, and yes, I think that's the closest translation to that. May lagnat. Nilalagnat. Nilalagnat. Um, Nilalagnat also means having fever, but it's the verb. The verb word for having fever. And then may lagnat is used as a noun, and then my is the descriptive word for the noun. So I hope you know the difference of why nilalagnat and may lagnat means the same, and then what's the difference, how to use it in a sentence. For now, don't worry about how to use it in the sentence. Just get used to hearing our Tagalog words and phrases, because with regards to what's the difference and how to use it in a sentence, now I invite you to enroll, to sign up with my online course, because I am developing. I am currently developing my online course, and it's more intensive. Like you would start from level 0 up to higher level. So now I am thinking of concentrating to put my content up there to my online course. I would be targeting level 0 audience, basic Tagalog beginners. And then after this live stream, I will be writing my newsletter. And if you already have signed up, please hang in there, just relax. I'm working on it, and I will be writing newsletter for you to catch up with me and to understand what's going on. Okay, later. Next, Now, may sipon. May sipon. So, the same thing with my lagnat. So, lagnat is fever. Sipon is the cold or common cold. So, there is sipon, or there is having common cold. There is. Okay, so I have variation here. May sipon ako. So that is because I was asking my husband, how are you going to say this may sipon in English? This is how we mean with may sipon, because may sipon as it is, Tagalog understand it. It could be who. It's like it's incomplete. It's just a phrase, but Filipinos understand what it means. May sipon, and then it would be followed by the question who. Sino? Sino ang may sipon? So you say, it could be siya, the other person, siya, or it could be ikaw, you, and then it could be me, ako. So to me, me and my husband last night we were discussing this. Okay, I cannot translate may sipon directly, or it just having common cold. I don't think English speakers, or especially Americans, just saying having common cold. No, they are straightforward. They are saying, I have a cold. She has a cold. He has a cold. You have a cold. Okay, but in Tagalog, if we would translate, I have a cold, in Tagalog, that means may sipon ako. The other person has a cold, may sipon siya. May sipon siya. May sipon ikaw. May sipon ikaw. That is you. Okay, so that I hope you understand, or you appreciate this, how I differentiate the two, may sipon and may sipon ako. Yeah, and please practice your Tagalog, connect with your Tagalog friend, and talk in Tagalog. Okay, I hope Zach is still there, and please, I hope you are. You tell me if you are in the same what similar situation or similar lifestyle. If you have friend, Filipino friend, or significant other, tell me how's your practice going on. Okay, and my ubo, let me hide my face first. I like to hide my face for you to see the complete text here. And how can I hide my face? This one. Okay. Okay, you're not seeing me, but that's all right. My ubo. Sinisipon. Here. Sinisipon. I say no translation. Sinisipon. The better one is sinisipon ako. I'm having a cold. Sinisipon. I really just don't know if there is translation with sinisipon, because in Tagalog, when you say sinisipon, it's immediately understood by your kausap. Again, this time I've been asking, what is the translation for kausap? Because in Tagalog, kausap is just one word. But I can just define what's the meaning of kausap. Kausap is the person you are talking to. Kausap is the person you are talking to. Like you are the sender of the receiver. I am what? I am the sender of the message. The person hearing me, or the person in front of me, is my kausap. Right? Kausap. I really don't know if there's one word for kausap in English. I don't think so. My elbow? What is my elbow, baby? Elbow. My next. My my is you. My in English, that my is in Tagalog, that is akin. Okay, let's what sinisipon is, I don't think there's in a literal translation. And so if I say sinisipon ako, so in English that says I'm having a cold. I'm having a cold. Next, may ubo. May ubo. Having cough. I really don't know if I translated it okay. I don't know if having cough is a acceptable phrase in English. Tell me. Tell me if it's an acceptable phrase in English. May ubo. Ubo is cough. My is there is or I have or anyone else, anybody or anyone or any animal can have a cough. Ah, yes, my ubo. Yes, my ubo. Having cough. Tell me. Tell me if it's a nice, if it's a acceptable translation or acceptable English phrase. Having cough. Having cough. Because I'm really it's that's why this is an exchange. You will correct my presentation if there is, if you are English speaker, please correct if I am using the right phrase here. And I don't think yes. And then if you would say may ubo ako, that means I have a cough. May ubo ako, I have a cough. Again, the difference that in Filipino, in Tagalog, may ubo is really just an acceptable phrase, and usually may ubo, the meaning is not complete but it's acceptable, and then it would be followed by sino or who has a cough. Oh, it could be again as the same thing as the previous one. It could be me, it could be you, which is ikaw, or it could be the other person, which is siya, siya, or it could be a specific name. What proper name? Specific name, given name. May ubo si Helen. May ubo si Daniel. May ubo si McTavish. McTavish is the cat. Our cat. The cat that's occasionally showing up here. Okay. Next. Inuubo. Inuubo is the verb. Coughing. Coughing. Inuubo. You see the difference? May ubo is used as a noun, but there is a adjective before the noun. May is considered adjective. So may ubo. It's the same. It has the same meaning as having cough or coughing. Inuubo is the verb. Inuubo is the verb. Coughing. Inuubo. Inuubo. Inuubo ako. I am coughing. I am coughing. Having cough better as I have a cough or I still have a cough. Having cough better as I have a cough or I still have a cough. So, am I right in understanding your message, Zach, saying that having a cough is just acceptable? Okay, so I will have to discuss this with my husband. But pardon me, sometimes you're this kind of sometimes I don't understand. Having cough better as I have a cough. Are you saying that I have a cough or I still have a cough is better? It's not how you want to tell me. I have a cough or I still have a cough is better. Yes. Thank you for your comment, Zach. That will help me. I will have to think about it and have it sink in my mind. And I really like to use proper phrases for my English. Thank you. And next, inuubo, I am coughing. Yes, inuubo is a present tense. Present tense. Inuubo ako. I am coughing. Having cough. I have a cough. I have a cough. I have a cough. Like in this presentation, it means may ubo ako. May ubo ako. So, I would say better said as. I don't know what does it mean by better said as. So better said as means this one, I have a cough is better. And I still have a cough is better. I think. Yeah? Yeah, because you said yes. Better said as. Okay, so having cough is awkward. And so take it from Zach. He is an English speaker and he is helping us. That's why I really want to get this channel going because I want an exchange. I want you guys to correct my English for us to communicate better. Okay? Yes. Now, what I would say is that my ubo, I would say no translation. No translation. Or I would say, uh, because your English is I have a cough. I still have a cough. So that that is uh, that is the better one. So you see the difference, and you see, and as I would say, I cannot translate every Tagalog. So the best thing really is to understand how Filipinos use their words. Yes, that's why I put up my Tagalog for beginners online, because I really like to make it intensive, step by step, from zero to complete beginner package, right? Yes, this, I mean, like, learning Tagalog is a no rush. Just take it according to your facing, and take it according to your circumstances. Take it according to its need. Don't rush. Don't force yourself. Don't pressure yourself. It's better really to practice it with somebody with you. Or also, it's also better to understand, to learn Tagalog if you constantly listen to Filipino talking with each other. Okay, so and yeah, that's why I'm presenting to you uh, common Tagalog words and phrases. This just introduction. You would not care whether you will remember it or not. At least you hear it from me, I think, and that's the better thing. Okay, it's better. It's now 11:24. Okay, next. Oops. Where did I go? 11:24. I hope I can finish my slide. Okay, so let me see, page up. Okay, now, and this is this is the last slide, and yeah, we are about to finish. And my other agenda, which is this one, again, I'm going to set it aside. I'm going. It has been what? I don't know the term. I forgot. It has been put off. This slide of mine, it has been put off many sessions, like I think for the third time now. It's been put off already. Now I'm going to put off this slide. I'm going to present this next, maybe on Sunday again. So now this is my last presentation, which is Tagalog words related to COVID-19 pandemic. And so that means the title of my session for today, I'm going to change it. Right? It's not about constructing Tagalog questions. So this time is about COVID-19 pandemic. Okay. So next, temperatura. Temperatura. Let me see messages, comments. How can I get there again? I lost it. Huh. Here you are. Okay, I got it now. Thank you. This one. Temperatura. Temperature. Sounds alike, right? If you are a Spanish speaker, maybe this is the same term you use. Temperatura. Temperature. Okay, next, hirap sa paghinga. Hirap sa paghinga. Hirap sa paghinga. I hope you follow after me. And that means shortness of breath. So it's not a translation, it's just like interpretation. Hirap, because hirap means literally in Tagalog is hirap is difficulty. Difficulty, hirap. And then if you translate it in English, shortness of breath. So there is no word shortness here, because if I use shortness, it means maiksi. Maiksi ang paghinga. And maiksi ang paghinga, we don't use it as a phrase. We use it like hirap sa paghinga. Or maybe I need to refer to a doctor. To a Filipino doctor. Hello, I have a Filipino friend who's a doctor. I hope you are hearing me. Please, if I have some mistake, please correct me, especially my Tagalog. Especially, this is not my expertise to translate medical terms in Tagalog. But I try, and that's why I am interested in teaching you Tagalog, because ah 2 years ago, since 2 years ago, or even until today, I signed up or I signed up or applied. I applied as a part-time job being a medical interpreter. I did few. I had few what uh, commitment. I answered to few commitments already as a medical interpreter. So they called me when I needed them. There's a Filipino patient needing an interpreter when they visit the doctor, or sometimes there's surgery, they needed interpreters. So I was in their pool of interpreters. That's why to me it helps. And I had training with a community interpreter kind of session, and I had certificate, so I have a kind of training. But what the situation is that most Filipinos don't hire interpreter. They don't most, so that's why I don't have much call, or I don't have much job. And especially this period of pandemic, I'm not getting any appointment. I don't want to go out there. I don't want to be in the hospitals this day. So even if they have call, they send me appointment, I reject it. I'd rather stay home than going to the hospital. Okay, so that's why I think when I do my interpreting job, and if this term shortness of breath arise, I simply use hirap sa paghinga. Hirap sa paghinga. Okay, I'm calling on my Filipino doctor. Tell me if I translated it right, or interpreted it right. Again, so to me is not translation but interpretation. Interpretation. Okay, so you cannot expect most of the time you cannot expect literal translation from me. It's just like the equivalent. How do we interpret it? Because you see, you understand that different culture, different approach to use of words. Filipinos, we have unique approach to use of our words. Okay, let's proceed, and I want to finish this session on time. Nahihilo. Nahihilo means dizzy. Pagkahilo means dizziness. Nahihilo, dizzy. Nahihilo can be used as a verb or an adjective. This time a noun also. Pagkahilo is the noun, dizziness. Nahihilo, dizzy is a verb or adjective. Okay, okay, whatever. Next, nalulula. No shoes. I have a funny story in this. Okay, let me bring up my face. Here's my face now. I have a funny story with the word no shoes. Let me see if I have comment. Are you with me? I have 5 concurrent viewers. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being with me. And you want to hear my story? No shoes. I was in the passenger seat in the car with my husband, and so we were on the road. I told my husband, "Hey baby, I feel nausea." I feel nausea because you see how you spell your nausea, Nausea. If I don't know the pronunciation of this word, I would really say it like nausea, nausea. And then my husband didn't understand what I said. He said, "What nausea?" Nausea. What nausea? You know that when I feel dizzy and because I don't know, maybe this is motion sickness. Oh, nausea. Nausea. Yes, so, nausea. Oh, is that it? Well, that's funny. I'm stupid. Thank you for correcting me. It's from now on. I will say it like nausea or no shoes. What do you mean no shoes? I have no shoes. I was pointing on my feet. Look, I have no shoes. No shoes. Right, baby? It's funny. Okay. No shoes and no sha. Okay, it means in Tagalog, nalulula. Nalulula. Okay, and finally, attack or atake. That's easy. Simply say atake. Sounds like attack. And I think atake is like Spanish kind of term. Okay, if you are Spanish, please show up, write your comment, and let's exchange also. Help me. And it's nice to see the difference. And yes, now I am finishing wrapping up. What is our wrap up today? If you have message, I like to read your message. Let me hear your message. Suck. Yes. I make you laugh. No shoes and no shot. Okay. Thank you, Darren. Yes. Thank you, says, and you see how funny it is. And thank you for the experience, and thank you. I'm really so very what I feel fortunate that I came in this country and able to experience really, because if I stay there in the Philippines, I just learn English through books and sometimes watching Hollywood movies or some other stuff from the internet, like yeah, documentary and what else, news from BBC or from whatever news agency network. That's only how I learn English. But it's really nice if you learn another language with native speaker. Okay, yes, and that's why I'm doing this. YouTube, especially live, so that I like it in real time. We correct each other immediately. Right? You correct me immediately. I correct you immediately. And yes, and thank you for coming. I will see you again. Please take note of our schedule. Same time, same day, and also Friday night, my time, and Saturday morning in Asia. Thank you for coming. I have more presentations to share with you. And sometimes I am just a one person, so please don't expect too much from me, but I'm working. I'm working. We will get there. We will get there. I will be with you if you have signed up. I'm working on it. And let's on some kind of daily conversation or immediate question. My Facebook group is always open. I can always check on that. Okay, and I hope you are safe and take care of yourself. If you are out of sickness, please take care of yourself. Like I like to share with you the one I heard from governor's office, the doctor in their press conference. I heard one lady doctor said, "This is my sign when I that says this is the sign when I say I have to take care of myself. I use the word halt. HALT. H for hungry, A for angry, L for lonely, and T for tired. That is the moment when I need to stop and take care of myself. And when I have addressed that situation, I am ready to serve again. Isn't that nice? You see, whatever profession we have, or whatever, whether we are a student or we are professional or any kind of worker, is it not nice to have that reminder? Halt. When you're hungry, take a break. When you are angry, take a break. That is my issue also, anger management. Okay, I promise you that. Okay, and I'm working on it. And when you are lonely, well, lonely, it's easy for me to overcome that. Okay, and when you are tired, yes, you need to take a break, have a nap, or go to sleep. Okay, so take note of that, and thank you for the opportunity for sharing what's on my mind. And